Okay, so today I will teach you one good concept. The concept is doing a perfect revision. Revision is good versus 10 or 15 imperfect revision. So what does this mean? So many a time that when we go to revise a topic, when many a time when we go to revise a topic, what we see is that we try to revise it perfectly. We don't want to even miss a small detail. For example, a topic has 10 pointers, like 10 important points, and each are very important for the exam. Okay, so on 10 pointers. So whenever we go for the first revision, what we do is we try to remember all of them, all the 10, and we try to give importance to all the 10 topics, all the 10 points equally. So actually we are going for a perfect revision. So because of this, our slow our speed of revision is very slow, and many a times we are not able to revise that entirely also, because of less times. Because when you have to revise a book, for example, having 500 pages, in that case, when you go for a perfect revision, it is lot it is more possible that you will not be able to complete that revision or reading that book of 500 pages if you're going for a perfect reading. But at the same time, if you try to do a different thing, you try to read that book imperfectly, like with skipping few points, like here you are skipping, you're putting more stress to the p1, p2 and p3, 3 points, and p5 and p10, and rest 5 points you are leaving as it is. So what will happen is that now you can revise it multiple number of times, like 10 to 15 times, and this will be a better way. And I will teach you with this a story. There was a story of a actually, this was a research conducted by a professor in a university, which I don't know because I've heard this story from someone else. So in this story, what was there, that there were two groups. There were two groups, group 1 and group 2. Each had equal number of students, and the group 1 was given the task that they have to make a perfect pot in 10 days, and the group 2 was given the task that they have to make multiple pots in 10 days, and they don't have to worry about the quality of pot, but the group 1 has to make the first pot with perfect quality, with the best quality. So, and they have to make multiple pots, they don't have to worry about the quality. So they were making, like, they made around 10 to 15 pots at the end of 10 days. Now when the professor went to them after 10 days, they compared the pots. So they found a very interesting thing. The first group pot quality was not so good, but the second group's pot quality, on the first day it was very bad, on the second day it improved a little, but on the 10th day it was very good quality. So this experiment tells us that whenever we go for perfection, it leads to paralysis, and whenever you go for imperfection, you keep on improving, and in this process you will achieve the gold. So in the revision also, we should not stick to a perfect one revision only. You should uh, more put more interest in some points and less interest in some other points, and in the subsequent cycles you will see that in the next cycle these points which you have ignored will automatically come into light. So if you do 10 cycles of revision, even though it is poor, 10 cycles of imperfect revision, it is far better than one cycle of perfect revision, and it will be better speed also and better quality also. You will be able to like remember all the stuffs, and you can cover lots of pages also. Like you can revise one book very good when you compare to revising one book by this perfect revision method. So I hope that you have understood the analogy. So thank you.